Hello guys and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I've started a little new series where I will showcase some of my favorite mods for the game Oxygen Not Included, starting off with this one, which is Advanced Generators. You will find that in the Steam workshop, where you can also easily add it or remove it. So what you will actually receive from this mod is 4 new generators: the refined carbon generator, the Thermoelectric Generator, the NAFTA Generator, and the green gas generator. As you can already tell, because I've created little setups here, they exactly look the same as some of the already existing generators. For instance, the refined carbon generator looks the same as the coal generator, and so on and so forth for the other generators as well. So in the next few minutes I'm just gonna show you how they actually work, starting off with the refined carbon generator. For that I'm just showing the tooltip here, or the help, where you can see it will consume refined carbon at a rate of 1000 grams per second and provide a decent amount of power of 1.2 kilowatts. Let's just compare that with the regular coal generator, because you can already tell it's pretty much a stronger version of the coal generator. This one will require 1000 grams of coal, unrefined coal, and provides a power of 600 watts. So basically we are receiving double the power, but we need additional refinement to be done before, because you will need a kiln and convert your coal into refined carbon, as you can see in this recipe. Let's double check in the recipe list. As you can see, for the input of 125 kilograms of coal, you will receive 100 kilograms of refined carbon, and the consumption rate is the same for the coal generator and also the refined carbon generator. Both consume 1000 grams per second, but the refined carbon generator actually provides twice the amount of energy from it. The refined carbon generator is way more efficient. And that is also true when you decide to compare parameters that affect the environment, if you will. The regular coal generator emits 20 grams per second of carbon dioxide and a heat of 9 kDTUs, while the refined carbon generator is gonna emit the same amount of carbon dioxide, but remember, you will receive twice the amount of power from it. So basically, per generated power, or per generated kilowatt, you will receive half the carbon emissions, which is decent. And also, what you also will receive is roughly one fourth of the heat emission at just 4 kDTUs, if you will. So keep this one in mind as maybe a better coal generator. Moving forward to the next generator you will receive from this mod, that is gonna be the most interesting one in my opinion. That's the Thermoelectric Generator. And this one is very special to the game because it converts heat from the environment to electrical power. Let's check that here. I've got this little automation with the signal switch set up. I'm starting a generator now and I'm in the heat mode. As you can already see, the oxygen around is being cooled down quite strong actually. As you can see, it's already reached like 10-15 degrees. And what you as well can see is that the thermoelectric generator will always stop at 10 degrees. So make sure it has a constant access to heat wherever you set it up. Also, this one can be used for cooling down your base at many occasions, specifically in early game, because this one will be available quite early in the game, so I've already said. So just to increase the efficiency a bit, you should make sure to have a gas around it that actually has a high capacity for heat. Specific heat capacity 1.05. That is not great for oxygen or polluted oxygen here. So I think hydrogen would be the best option, but let's check that. I'm sealing this in now for a second. It's a bit much. I'm gonna fill hydrogen. Let's say 10 kilograms, 70 degrees fill. Oh, forgot. That was not as intended. We can just undo that. Fill hydrogen gas 1070 inside here and fill regular oxygen gas outside, maybe 5 at 27. So as you can see, this little room here is now entirely covered into hydrogen at roughly 27 degrees. Switching to the heat overlay again. And yeah, it takes the thermoelectric generator a bit longer to cool down the gases in this room because there's more heat energy stored into that hydrogen. But you can also see you need some kind of heat conductivity in the room, otherwise you will just have cool spots around the thermoelectric generator and hot spots further away from it. So make sure to use some temp shift plates, for instance, or even a liquid cooling loop could work here. So in my opinion, this is gonna be the most interesting one, specifically in the early game where you don't have access to many cooling systems. Jumping further to the next generator you receive from this mod, that's gonna be, I'm gonna switch this off, that's gonna be the NAFTA generator. Yes, you heard that correctly. It consumes naphtha, provides us with power of 850 watts, and also needs access to oxygen. That's kind of a new mechanic when you compare that to the petroleum generator. This one only needs combustible liquids at 2 kilograms per second, but it doesn't need to be around oxygen. Also, you can see it doesn't have a gas pipe input, so it will suck the oxygen out of the environment. Let's get this started for a second. As you can see here, yeah, it looks the same as the regular petroleum generator, but only provides us with 850 watts. Okay, let's because the tooltip is missing an important information here, or I couldn't find it at least. How much naphtha is actually consumed by this generator. For that, I'm just gonna remove the input, check the piping through this liquid reservoir. Instead, or maybe just destroy this tile. Should have the same effect because there's something stored into the plumbing. So you can see two tiles. This one has 10 kilograms, this one has 10 kilograms, and also there's one more tile right above here. 10 kilograms, and the generator itself has 98 kilograms. That run for a little second. And as you can see, it also consumes 2 kilograms per second of naphtha, just like the petroleum generator. So let's lastly compare the stats with that of the petroleum generator. Remember, 850 watts, some additional oxygen, 9 kDTUs of heat. So the regular petroleum generator will provide 2 kilowatts, so the NAFTA generator isn't that effective or that efficient. And also the amount of heat is around half of the petroleum generator. But the big advantage probably is that you don't have to take care about the carbon dioxide, because the NAFTA generator doesn't produce any carbon, not even any polluted water or anything. It's just consuming the naphtha and transferring it into heat and power. So this can be of use if you have a lot of naphtha in your base and don't know what to do with it. So this way you can at least get some power from it. But I think this one is a very niche generator. There's not many uses for this one. Maybe you can do some calculations with your sour gas boiler. Basically convert your sour gas into NAFTA if you want, or your oil into NAFTA, and then check if you actually gain energy from transferring it through different materials. But I doubt that's gonna be very useful compared to already existing mechanisms in the game. Moving further to the last generator you receive from this mod, that's gonna be the green gas generator. Yes, the focus here is on green. This one is, so to say, a bit more, some kind of a more environmentally friendly generator, if you will. As you can see, it also needs to be in oxygen. It provides 1000 watts, and of course it has a natural gas input, and it will additionally consume some filtration medium, basically sand. So from the looks, it should be the same as you see as the regular natural gas generator. Yeah, I think there's not so much anything special around here. It's consuming a bit of oxygen in the atmosphere around it as well. So let's compare the stats, because I think they are quite interesting with the regular natural gas generator. As you can see, the regular one would provide 800 watts, so we receive 25% extra from the green gas generator, but we will also have to, yeah, add some sand and also some oxygen into this generator. But both should be available at a huge amount, specifically in endgame. So I think this could be a very good trade, specifically if you have something like a sour gas boiler and can create endless amounts of natural gas in your base. So consider this one to basically replace the natural gas generator. So this is basically what you get when installing this mod. If you like the content, please consider subscribing as well. See you and goodbye.